Good evening. I'm Mr. Palmquist. I'm your child's English teacher, and you're at home for parent night. So let's get going. I quickly want to show you a video. This is Allie Raceman's parents. She's an Olympic gymnast, and they are watching her do her Olympic routine. And this is what it feels like to be the parent of a high school kid these days, right? They're out there doing their thing, and we're just squirming away. So watch this.
Let's go. Come on, Allie. Come on.
Poor dad.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Catch it. Nice. Come on. Come on. Catch. Let's go. Let's go. Catch it. Just the hook. Just the hook. Stick it, please. Stick it. Stick it. Yeah.
Oh, and we understand, right? It's what it feels like. And I know I have two kids too. One is in college, one is in high school. My wife is a math teacher. We have education going on all over the place in our house. And that's what we can do. We can watch them do their thing and help them do it the best way we can. So what is your child going to do in class? We're going to study the art of rhetoric. You can see it on the screen here. There are three basic components to that. And our little picture of Otis is a good literal picture of that. Otis is appealing to you with his little googly eyes that he has, that he wants you to adopt him. And we would call that the appeal to your emotions, your emotions of sympathy or pity for poor little Otis. So that's what we do in class. We do it in lots of different ways. You can see on the screen there throughout the year. Parents always ask me, sort of, how do I help my child, right? How do I help them do better in school? We're going to get to that. But first, you should make sure your student is working hard. And that means there's two things they can do. One is they can mark the texts that they read, and they can draft the essays they write. Marking the text means to write on them, sometimes physically, sometimes on screen. And then to draft essays really means to do a draft and then let it sit and then revise it, right? Very often kids just write it one time and hope for the best. The way I help is hopefully a lot of ways. Some of those ways are clarity and compassion, clarity in direction, clarity in what I'm asking them to do, clarity in help, compassion when things don't go quite right. And then what I hope to build for them is competence versus hope. Sometimes they hope for the best. We want them to know they're doing better. You can help with some weekly check-ins. I like to check in with my high school student on a weekly basis just to see how it's going. It's kind of a balance between being overbearing and being on top of it. I help him work on his writing, as you should help your kids work on their writing, and you can do that by asking clarifying questions. The image I like to use is that you're holding the pen, right? No, you shouldn't be holding the pen. Your kid should be holding the pen. They should be marking the text. You should be asking the questions. What do you mean by this word? Did you think of any other words? Why is the sentence here? Those kind of questions are great for your student. All right, that's it. I hope you have a great year with your student. If your child's a senior, best of luck with the next steps. I'll talk to you soon.